Hey crafty people, welcome back to Wow's YouTube channel. It's Tasha here, back with another new month, new challenge. As always, I'm going to start us off with pictures of the entries for last month's challenge. Amazing. So many amazing entries. It's getting harder and harder each month to choose a winner because you guys rock. We loved it, and it was even harder this month because we had the special guest designer place that was being offered as part of the prize. So it was a weighted, heavy decision to make. We did make a decision, and I am going to tell you what that decision was at some point during this video. But first, I want to talk to you about next month's challenge. Or no, this month's challenge, I guess now. It's here. Yeah, you guys really seemed to really grab onto the idea that you could win a spot guest designing with us, and we loved that. We love to make a community feel, and I think that really helped. So we are actually going to be offering a similar thing for our challenges. I will have all of the rules, terms, conditions, blah blah blah, all written out over on the blog, and I'll pop some below so that you can see exactly what it is that we are offering. But basically, we are offering for the winner to have a spot, 2 posts that will be highlighted by our Instagram and Facebook. I'm also going to be doing little videos through the month highlighting fantastic things that we've seen, and yeah, so that's what we're going to be offering. So you're going to have the chance to have a guest design spot with us over at Wow, and also you'll get the $15 or £15 gift certificate so that you can purchase some beautiful things for you to use for your guest design spots. So we hope that you're as excited about that as we are, because yeah, that's it. So getting over to what this month's challenge is. Maybe you can guess, I don't know, but judging by what things I've got out there that I'm using, we are this month celebrating all things blue and turquoise. Marion, if you don't know Marion, she's our creative director. A lot of our products are made by Marion, and she has a little bit of a thing for teal. Just a little bit. I'm sure she won't mind me saying that. So yeah, this month we are celebrating all things teal and blue and all things Marion. So you're going to have some posts throughout the month where we will be sharing Marion's favourite techniques, or our favourite Marion techniques rather, sorry. Yeah, let's see those blues and teals. So I'm starting with some Catherine Pooler inks. I've got the layered hearts stamp set. Couldn't remember what it was called then. The layered hearts stamp set, which again inspired by Marion, and I'm just stamping out the various different hearts that are in the set, with a few Catherine Pooler inks. And I've got cummerbund, suede shoes, something borrowed, all that jazz, and I think that I grab out Juniper Mist. One of these days I will actually have that all written down in front of me before I start. So yeah, I'm just grabbing out and just stamping all the various little hearts. I am also doing a little bit of second generation stamping, where I stamp it once and then I stamp it again without re-inking, and that just gives me a lighter colour. I'm just having fun. So when I finished stamping with the Catherine Pooler inks, I'm just quickly drying off the panel because I want to heat emboss, but I need to make sure that the panel is completely dry before I put any embossing on, because otherwise it's just going to stick all over all of the wet bits of ink, and that would ruin my image that I'm trying to stamp. So the dual speed heat gun is fantastic because you can use the lower speed to dry stuff, which is amazing. So I dry it off and then tip a little bit of powder over the top so you can see if it sticks anywhere, and if it does, you know that you need to dry there a little bit more. So once I was happy that it was dry, I grabbed out some of the patterned stamps that are in the set, because there's some like dots and stripes and zigzags, and so I grabbed out some of those, and I'm heat embossing those in various shades of teal and blue. So I've got in the navy, I've got glassy ocean, and I've got totally teal, which is beautiful embossing glitter that I will be using for my sentiment. So yeah, I'm just going through and stamping them. The thing with the Wow Embossing ultra slow drying pad is that it really is ultra slow drying. So I know that I can stamp 2, 3, 4 hearts and then tip the powder on with no worry at all that it's going to dry in the meantime, because it won't. That's absolutely fine. But I don't have too many, because otherwise I'm going to start knocking them. So once I was happy with the amount of blue hearts, I added some of the little teensy tiny hearts that are in the set, and I embossed those in halo because I couldn't not use halo for a bit of glitter. And that's my background, and I love it. I'm really happy with it. It's cool, and it was so easy to make, so easy. So now I've got my embossing pad, and I'm just going to put that direct to some paper because I'm going to emboss it with the totally teal, and then I can cut my sentiment from it. So I've covered the whole of that paper in embossing ink, and I'm just going to cover it all in the totally teal. You need to make sure you give it a really good shake before you use it. Before you see what I'm going to do there, though, I'm going to announce the winner of last month's competition. As I said, it was really difficult to choose, but we have chosen this card. This is by Ritzy Hag. It's amazing. We love it. So yeah, congratulations, Ritzy Hag. You are our March winner. And I'll have some contact details listed below for you to get in touch with us to claim your prizes. Okay, so I've got the large paper hug sentiment die from Time for Tea Design, and I cut that out of the glitter stock that I made myself. I'm going to cover those in a couple of layers of clear. That's for 2 reasons really. Number one, it will trap all that glitter so I know that it absolutely is not going anywhere. And number 2, it builds up the letters and just makes them a lot more, stand out a lot more. They almost look like enamel. But you can still see the glitter still shines through that clear, which I think is awesome. So I added 3 layers, I think, on top of the glitter. I popped that on the die that comes with a background die, so I cut that from vellum. Just attach those to the vellum and then attach that to the card. I'm just trimming it down a little bit so that I will have a nice border. Pop it up on some foam tape onto my card base, and then I did add a few sparkling clear sequins from Cat Scrappiness, and that's my card. So I hope that gives you some inspiration for this month's challenge. As I said, there will be more information regarding the prizes and the rules and terms and conditions and things will be listed at the blog, which I will have linked down below. I hope that you are as excited about this challenge as we are, and that you have a lovely, happy, safe, wonderful week. Stay crafty, guys. Bye!